we are in the season of Cancer. The sun is in the sign, the astrological sign of Cancer, which is associated with feeling and the heart. And so I invite you to tune into what you might be feeling. How do you feel? Welcome to this practice, a winding down with a breathing practice and a Yoga Nidra. In this July evening, we are in the season of Cancer. The sun is in the sign, the astrological sign of Cancer, which is associated with feeling and the heart. And so I invite you to tune into what you might be feeling. How do you feel right here and right now? And letting these feelings be just as they are, inviting feelings as part of the human experience, as part of the repertoire of what our physical forms here, our fleshy bits are capable of doing. They're capable of feeling. On that metaphorical level, the feelings of the heart, all the feelings, inviting those feelings to be here now. And for the breathing practice this evening, it begins with the natural breath. We'll move into a guided ujjayi pranayama, a guided deep ocean breath. And before we get there, it begins with settling. It begins with getting yourself comfortable, finding whatever you need to be at ease in the physical form. Something might be under the knees, perhaps even a cover as the body cools off. And the first practice is to watch. The first practice is to be here as a witness, an observer, to follow the natural movement of this breath, to know that the body is breathing. It will breathe whether you're asleep or awake, whether you're paying attention or not, and the mind can be here with that ongoing activity. Just watch the breath. Just watch the breath come and go. And if you've been practicing breath awareness for some time, you'll start collecting the details. You'll notice what it feels like today. How deeply does the breath move in the body? How fast, how slow? Making accommodation for this breath, being inviting of the breath, letting the belly be soft. And feel as the diaphragm engages and draws those inhales deep into the body. You might choose to have a little effort. You might do a deeper breath. You might invite a yawn. This is your breath and this is your practice. And here as well, there's no wrong way to do this. There's no wrong way to breathe. The invitation is to watch the breath, to maybe take a deeper breath or two if that seems welcome, if that's something that arrives naturally. And if you're familiar with ujjayi pranayama, you might go right into that practice. This is a pattern, a muscular pattern in the throat, as if saying the letters AH, the sound of the letters AH on inhale and HA on exhale. It's really like a subdued roar. So you might make those sounds physically. You might try that out, or you might just find that vocal pattern and let the movement of the breath be part of that gentle snore. As it really is, as we fall asleep, our throats soften, and you might have been around people who are snorers, or even some animals that go into that snoring. You are recreating that is actually the snoring muscular pattern in the throat that you're inviting with ujjayi pranayama. And if you're able to make a subtle sound, you let the mind follow this sound. You let the mind ride along on that whisper. And the mouth might be closed to keep the moisture there. And the sound might be subtle, like a snoring baby. And drawing the air in and out of the throat with that bit of a pattern, that bit of a muscular pattern. The breath moving through the throat. And the mind watching the breath, the mind present to the inhale, present to the exhale. And you're curious about what this feels like. You're curious about all the different sensations, whether or not you're able to create the sound, whether or not there's something to listen to. You're collecting all the details. What is the body doing? And what does it feel like? And this awareness moves all through the body. What is the body doing? What does this feel like? Can I feel the breath moving in the nose? Can I feel the breath moving in the throat? What can I feel? Feeling the breath move, listening to the breath, and being right here with the breath, letting the mind be anchored in this moment, in this process, in this ongoing activity of the breath. And be aware of the whole body with the breath. Let the breath be moving and the awareness expand over the whole body. Awareness of the whole body in the context of the breath, and the breath in the context of the whole body. So be a witness here, a watcher. And the breath moving, and the mind present. And if it feels good, you might continue in this effort, in this ujjayi, this muscular pattern. And you might choose to let that go. You might choose to soften all effort, to release all effort, and let the body breathe effortlessly. Let the body inhale and exhale with freedom. The body's breathing. And this body's breathing. Breath and awareness. And see if you can let that go. See if you can let go of all the effort. Watching the breath in its natural state, the breath in its effortless expression. And the awareness is right there with the breath, so that the awareness becomes the breath. Awareness and breath together. The mind is watching, the body breathing. And this breath breathes this body. And this is natural breath awareness. And be with the breath. Watch every inhale and every exhale. And you might stay right where you are. You might be comfortable, you might be at ease. You might like to shift the position of your body. We'll move into a Yoga Nidra practice next. So if you are sitting, you might choose to lie down. If you're lying down, you might scan and make any adjustments, any shifts. And you might have already found your position of comfort, your position of ease. This is where Yoga Nidra begins. It begins with the body. It begins with getting the limbs situated, giving the spine the shape that it likes, that it enjoys. So the opening of our practice is the settling of the body with all the time you need to get props, cushions or bolsters, to get pillows or blankets, to get these items and objects together. For the most comfortable experience that you can offer yourself, right? This is your moment to treat yourself like first class passengers in a 5-star resort, giving your body exactly what comforts and delights are available, and letting the body be here with its breath, with its awareness, its sensations, and this awareness home to the body, this awareness here in the movement of the breath, this awareness welcoming the rest, welcoming the reprieve, coming home to the inner landscape, coming home to the inner world. And you may have made an intention at the beginning of our time together. You may be traveling with an ongoing intention. And you may be here in this moment, ready for whatever this moment is bringing, whether you have an intention, fresh or trusted, ongoing. This is the invitation. This is the moment to consider what you need from this practice. And you might repeat mentally something that is a familiar intention or resolve, and that's welcome. And you might take this time to affirm the openness of your awareness, to set out, to listen and to find whatever is emerging, whatever is revealed. And you might have an intention for this particular moment. You might need something tonight, like strength or courage or confidence. You might need something like flexibility or restfulness. And so if there's something you need for the moment, you are inviting it in, you're bringing that in, you're calling that in. And you're here in awareness with the body and the breath and the mind and this desire, if there is one, and perhaps you feel quite satisfied. Perhaps you have everything you need here with the body and the breath. So noticing if there's some longings or there is satisfaction. And then the awareness moves down. Let the awareness move all the way to the feet and take a moment to notice the heels, where they are planted and rested, and the soles of the feet, and the big toe on the right, the second, third, fourth, and fifth toes on the right. Notice the big toe on the left, and the second, third, fourth, and fifth toes on the left. You're noticing the toes and asking, how do I feel? What's happening there? And what do I need? What does this body need today? In the toes, in the feet, in the heels, and the ankles, right ankle, left ankle. Scanning into the lower legs, what do I need for the calves and the shins, left and right knee and left knee, back of the knees, left and right. Take time with the right thigh, front and back, inner thigh and outer thigh. And the left thigh, front and back, inner thigh and outer thigh. Awareness of the hips and the hip sockets and the pelvis, the right and left halves of the pelvis and the sacrum in the back that joins the thing together and joins it to the low back, the lumbar, and wraps around to the abdomen with its lower abdomen, navel, and upper abdomen. This awareness keeps wrapping around the ribs and chest, the upper back, and around to the front with the right side of the chest and the left side of the chest and the breastbone at the center. And drop this awareness beneath the breastbone into the heart and the heart space. Be aware of the spaces between the ribs and the chest and behind the heart, between the shoulder blades. Be aware of the left shoulder blade and the right shoulder blade and the right armpit and the left armpit. Awareness of the shoulders and the upper arms, left and right elbow, right and left forearm, right wrist, left hand, right hand thumb, left hand thumb, index fingers left and right, middle fingers right and left. Left ring finger, right little finger, left little finger. Palm of the hands, backs of the hands. Be aware of the hands and the wrists and the arms up to the collarbones and to the neck, front and back of the neck, back of the head and sides of the head, right and left ear. Be aware of the chin, the lower lip, the upper lip, the right nostril, the left nostril, and the tip of the nose. Awareness of the left cheek and the right cheek, the bridge of the nose, the left eye and the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, and eyebrow center, forehead, and the crown of the head together, head and face, neck and shoulders, right and left arms, upper and lower abdomen, chest and back and pelvis, right and left leg. Together both legs, the trunk and both arms, neck and head, together the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Be aware of the whole body, resting and breathing the whole body. Here in this practice, the whole body, in the awareness that is Yoga Nidra, the whole body resting. And this breath that moves, coming in on the inhale and going out on the exhale. The breath moving through this body. Watch the inhales, watch the exhales. Watch this body breathing and be with the breath. And what does the breath bring? What do you need? Let the breath bring what the body needs. Let every inhale deliver. What does the inhale bring to the body? Watch the inhale. Feel the inhale. And receive the gifts of the inhale. Every inhale brings so much. Feel this delivery. Feel this gift. Be aware of every inhale arriving. Notice what the exhale removes. What does the exhale take away, take out? Watch the breath. Watch every exhale move, the breath moving out. Letting the breath move out, letting the breath move out. And noticing what the breath can remove, what can be let go of, what can be released, sent off on the breath, cleaned up on the breath. And watching these breaths move and go. In this game of receiving with the inhale, receiving the gifts of the inhale, and releasing, letting go with the exhale. Letting go with the exhale. And receiving with the inhale, and letting go with the exhale. Whatever it is that the body needs, perhaps this intention, ongoing or intention just for today. And perhaps this is where the guidance is, watching the inhale arrive and the exhale depart. And bringing again this game, this question into the fold, the question, how do I wish to feel? What do I long for? What do I wish for in this body? What are the experiences, the feelings that you're inviting, that you're welcoming to your life, to your physical experience? What do I wish for? What do I wish to feel? And it could be this. You could be feeling perfectly satisfied and wish to move through the days feeling more of this. Maybe there's something else. Maybe there's some sensation of joy, of delight, of satisfaction that you might know of, that you would welcome. How do I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? And letting the mind move through the scenarios of the days. How do I wish to feel in the mornings upon waking? How do I wish to feel in the afternoons, the evenings? How do I wish to feel in sleep? How does this life unfold? How do I wish for this life to keep unfolding? What are the experiences that you welcome, that you're calling in? How do I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? And what are the next steps? Asking the body, what do I need to know? How can I feel the way I wish to feel? Is it as simple as calling it up, dialing it in, requesting the body to be filled with these feelings? Perhaps it's that easy. And perhaps there's some steps. Perhaps the body knows how to get there. What are the next steps? What do I need? What do I need to feel the way I wish to feel? What do I need? And letting the mind move around. Notice and capture. How do I wish to feel? What do I need to feel this way? What are the next steps? What do I need to do or know to bring these feelings, to bring this feeling here? What are the next steps? Letting those questions Be here with the body and the breath. What do I need? How do I wish to feel? And what are the next steps? What are the next steps? Letting that go. Letting that go and taking inventory of what is. Again, noticing what it is here that the body is experiencing. What is this moment for this body? Listen to the sounds, perhaps digestion and heartbeat. Listen to the sounds around, including these instructions, this voice. Listen to the room in which you're practicing, and all around, all the sounds. Be aware of the sounds around you, all around you, this room and beyond, the world making its sounds. Listening, situating this awareness in the context of the sounds, knowing where you are in the middle of this soundscape. Listening for the sound of the breath and feeling the breath, letting the mind notice this physical experience of the air moving in the nose and head, and the rising and expansion of the chest and abdomen and their fall with the exhales. Be aware of the breath and feel the breath and feel this whole body breathing. Feel the whole body. Again, as before, feel the legs and the arms. Feel the trunk of the body, the neck and the head, the front and the back, the whole right side and the whole left side. Be aware of this whole body. As this practice comes to an end, as this practice finishes, this awareness of the whole body might stay right here. You might stay resting and breathing. And that is a beautiful choice. And you might be aware of this body and feel this whole body and hear these sounds all around, knowing that you are in this practice and that this practice is coming to an end. You might choose to deepen the breath. Feel the body with this deeper breath and make tiny little movements. As the body awakens, stay connected to what you experienced, what you perhaps understood. If there was a next step that the intuitive mind offered you, perhaps somewhere from the gut, you know of a next step to feel even better. Take a moment to repeat it in the mind, to make that commitment to follow through. And perhaps this is it. Being right here in the practice, in the presence, is all you need. As you awaken, as you deepen the breath, make the movements you need. And again, that might be stillness. That might be staying where you are and breathing. That might be rolling to the side. You might touch the fingertips to the thumb one by one to awaken the nervous system, or even rub the hands together. Some choices, some options. You might cover the eyes if that feels good and extend that warmth from the hands to the eyebrows and cheeks. And you might hold on to your earlobes and give the massage, and a little massage up the edges of the ears to help awaken again, moving up and then moving back down. Notice what you need. You might need a yawn, you might need a twist, you might need a stretch. Let your body awaken completely, especially if you do have things on your agenda this evening. If you've got things to do, people to see, places to go, if you're driving anywhere, get yourself good and awake. And you might be able to stay where you are and just rest and keep breathing. I am so grateful that you made it to the practice tonight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making the world a more peaceful place by caring for the peace within you. And I look forward to our next week together. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.